Hi, everyone, and welcome to Make It Happen Monday. I'm sorry I missed you last week. It was a Memorial Day holiday, and I did take the day off. So that's kind of a rarity for me. The previous Make It Happen Monday that I did talked about metrics in email marketing. And that got me to thinking, I wonder how often everyone checks their metrics in Facebook. So you may think you have a really good handle on who comes to your Facebook page and who your like base is. And kind of you might watch this little response rate and likes and see how those grow. Or you might see the metrics that show up on the bottom of your posts, but how often do you really go into your insights? And the reason why I'm making that Make It Happen Monday for this week is because last week I was on a coaching call with one of my regular contract clients, and we were talking about Facebook marketing. Now, this particular client has done an outstanding job in growing her Facebook presence over the last 6 months. She has quadrupled or more her Facebook presence, and she's doing a really regular job of posting and a regular job of boosting posts, not only to the people that have liked her page, but also to people that to get more people to like. And so she's really did an outstanding job of growing it. And I thought I had a really good handle on who her target market was and who she was appealing to. But when I clicked on the insights and really started to dig around, there were a couple of surprises in there, primarily to the age group of the people that were most interacting with her Facebook presence. And as the person who designs her marketing, I'm like, we have been designing for a very generalized audience, for women in particular, but I've been designing for both younger and middle-aged women, and it happens to be that her audience skews just a little bit older on her Facebook page. So it got me to thinking I need to kind of shift a little bit and maybe do some things in the way that I design her stuff so that it appeals to a little bit more mature audience. And so we have that all in the plans. But that's one of those shifts that as a marketer, you really have to think about making on a pretty regular basis. And one of the best ways for you to know that is to look at your metrics and your insights. So we had talked all about email marketing metrics, but let's talk about Facebook metrics. So go to your Facebook page, that's your assignment for this week, and click on the insights button and take a look at what your insights are. Now, I am the person who's not afraid to actually show you my Facebook page. This is for my photography business. And this metric here is pretty standard as far as you see a lot of the things with this, like page views, page likes. We haven't done anything. We haven't posted since the 26th, primarily because I've been out of town. But you can see it's all pretty low. Everything is kind of down at this moment because I haven't been posting regularly. So remember, I tell you, post consistently or this is what happens. But what I want to go and encourage you to do is to go and look at the people component and see if there's anything in here that surprises you or maybe interests you. Like, where are your likes coming from? What is the demographic? What's the age group? Are those aligning with the customers that are showing up in your business? And are those in alignment with the people that are on your email marketing list? Are those people in alignment with the people that you are trying to reach and that you're trying to market to? Or is there something different here? Are you attracting people to your Facebook page that you weren't really aware of? So here's a little bit of an enlightenment just from looking at this. In the past, well over 80% of my fans for my photography business have been women. But in the last 6 months or so, I have done a lot of cowboy photography, and I've been publishing that on my page. So it's not just cowgirls, it's cowboys, it's men. And some of them have been doing some really fun Western thing. So I'm seeing an increase in the number of male fans that my page has. So that is an interesting component to me. It says, okay, well, my audience is still really primarily female, and I need to to make sure that I appeal to that particular group. But also now I am picking up more men. And if I want to keep those men and I want to appeal to them, I need to make sure that I continue to keep that in mind with what I post. Now, don't only just look at your fans or the people that you've reached. Make sure you look at the people that you've engaged, because here's another really important metric. These are the people that are clicking on your post. These are the people who have liked, commented, or shared or engaged with your page in the last 28 days. And it should be pretty reflective of your overall audience. But if you happen to see one group getting a little bit more active than another, then you might be able to do some shifts in how you post to make sure that if that group is your target market, that they get to see a little bit more. Or if it's not your target market, what are you posting that's bringing those people in? And do you want to continue to do that, or are you missing the boat and not appealing to your more specific audience? So you have a ton of metrics, and the metrics can get really overwhelming. So don't go there. Don't worry about, your likes or the specific posts. For this particular week, just take a look at the demographics of the people that are involved in your page and how that looks in comparison to how it's looked in the past, and how you really want to shape it to look in the future. And what you've posted in comparison to the past and gotten different responses or the same response, and what you want to do to shift it maybe for the future. So it's a really good idea to just make it a practice to drop in on your insights every once in a while. Every 30 to 60 days at the very least, come in and look over all of the information on this page to see if there's something in there that would be a little bit of a surprise, or that would be something that causes you to say, okay, I want to shift my marketing a little bit. I want to appeal to a different audience, or I'm appealing to the perfect audience, or is my message in alignment with the audience that is showing up, particularly on my Facebook page. All right, guys, go enjoy your insights from Facebook. By the way, to get here, just FYI, I started out on my business page. So I just navigated to my business page, and then I clicked on the word insights, and that took me directly to those metrics. Once I was on the metrics page, then I simply clicked on people to locate the people and the demographics of those particular people, including location. All right, thank you. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday.